Since there's no contact between the glass and the lifting cups, the glass is free to drift around, and for this reason we must get the glass clamped in place as quickly as possible. To accomplish this, we use an X and Y rake. As soon as the glass is clear of the belts, the rakes are energized. Since the X rake is pre-positioned close to the glass, it clamps the glass against the Y registration roll first. When the topping station reaches the up position, the X rake disengages to allow the Y rake to register the glass against the X registration rolls, and then the X rake re-engages the glass. The Y rake consists of a rodless cylinder with a urethane roll attached. It's controlled with a pressure regulator and 2 flow controls. The second rodless cylinder runs along the length of the machine, and we call this device the X rake. The X rake consists of a rodless cylinder with a referencing roll attached. Earlier, you saw how to use the transfer timer to position the glass close to the referencing roll. This, however, does not guarantee that the glass will not drift off the cups. To prevent the glass from drifting back too far, the X rake is pre-positioned before the topping station lowers. Pre-positioning of the X rake limits how far the glass can drift back. A laser measurement device is used to accomplish the pre-positioning of the X rake. The laser head has a display that shows the current distance to the target. The target is the carriage assembly for the X rake roll. The rodless cylinder is controlled by a 3-position solenoid valve. A pressure regulator is incorporated into the solenoid. The Atlas machine knows what the X length of the current light is. When the rodless is being pre-positioned, it's told to go to the incoming X length. When the laser reading is equal to that distance, the solenoid is de-energized. In this example, the X rake will be told to stop when the laser reads 36 inches, but it will overshoot. The rake will not stop accurately, but it will stop repeatably if all things remain equal. If the pressure regulator or the flow controls for the X rake are adjusted, the stopping position of the X rake will change. In the VNC viewer, the parameter named Rodless Positioning Window will allow you to create an offset for the stopping position of the X rake. The units for this parameter is in inches. The number can be either positive or negative, and generally it will be negative. Adjusting in the negative direction will move the roll closer to the glass. Adjusting in the positive direction will move the roll further from the glass. Adjust the rodless positioning window parameter so that the X rake roll stops between 1/2 and 1 inch from the glass. Closer is better, but the roll should never come down on the glass.